point to me in the show when they fell in love. What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the worst TVD couples. These are just some of the ones that I just thought were just not at all compatible, that had no business being together at all. Y'all are gonna see Caroline on this list a lot. She had a lot of horrible pairings on this show. When I was making the list, I was like, oh my god, she's on here like 3 different times, but that's why she's on this list so many times, just in case, just a disclaimer. Before we get into the video, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to check out all my other rankings, I'll leave that down in the description and you can check that out after the video. All right, the first couple we're going to be talking about is Matt and Elena. We really didn't get to see too much of their relationship when the show started in season 1. We just knew that, you know, they were on the verge of breaking up, or they had just broken up. Matt wasn't really over it, but I feel like Elena was ready to get out of that relationship. Who wants to be with Matt? Boring, vanilla, he doesn't give anything. So I don't blame Elena for letting him go. I mean, it's no wonder he ended the show with nobody. He didn't have a girlfriend at the end of the show, so nobody wanted to be with Matt. Like she said in the show, she wanted something more dangerous, more adventure. So Matt, I feel probably just got boring for her. Also, I didn't feel they had any chemistry at all. You would see in the beginning of the series, in season 1, he would be so sad every time he saw Elena and Stefan together. I did not feel bad for him at all. All right, the next couple is Caroline and Matt. Matt's on this list a lot too. Caroline and Matt, I feel was kind of forced. I feel the writers wanted to since Matt and Elena broke up, they wanted to have him have a love interest at least. So that's why they put him and Caroline together. But even when they were together, Matt was getting annoyed of Caroline. In the show, he would be you're too much for me. And that's ultimately why they broke up. They were just not compatible at all. They had worse chemistry than Matt and Elena. If y'all remember at the beginning of the show, Caroline was just not, she was super preppy, ditzy, kind of annoying. Her and Matt, they were just trying to give him some storyline, which is the story of Matt's character throughout the entire Vampire Diaries. They just were trying to give that boy storylines, trying to keep him on the show. I don't know why they didn't kill him off. There was a period of time when they were dating where it was kind of okay, and he let Caroline know, we gotta be on the same page. But even then, the relationship ended. I can't think of one cute moment between Matt and Caroline in the show. Throughout their whole relationship as a couple, he was sick of her. All right, the next pairing is Caroline and Damon. I feel she's in every couple that I'm announcing, but anyways, Caroline and Damon, that relationship was just straight abuse.
She took it off and I got flustered, okay? I didn't know what to say, but I swear, okay, I did not tell her. I just told her that you didn't mean to hurt me.
He literally was using her, brainwashing her, using her to get intel on Elena, drinking her blood. He literally used her. Who thought that was okay? What, the writers? Julie? Literally, he would just drink her blood, compel her to forget, use her to go spy on Elena. And then when Elena found out, Elena freaked out after she found out, as she should, because that's her friend, and you're literally brainwashing her, abusing her. That was probably one of the most toxic couples pairings ever in the show. I know in the beginning Damon, he wasn't redeemed yet in season 1, so I kind of get it, but still, they could have made it different. They could have made him use Caroline to spy on Elena still, but the whole biting and abusing her and hurting her and making her forget, that was a little much. That was a little, it was a little triggering. They needed a little trigger warning for that entire couple. Thank goodness it ended quickly and they found out he was using her, which was I don't know, looking back now, that was so unhinged. But yeah, they low-key hated Caroline in the beginning of the show. They gave her the worst couples. She went through the most abuse. Throughout later seasons, I guess the writers liked her, and they switched to hating Bonnie, so I'm not gonna talk too much about that. But all right, the next couple is Bonnie and Jeremy. I just want to say, number one, I didn't like that for Bonnie. That's Elena's little brother. No, it's giving find somebody your age. But I mean, for a while, I guess they were kind of cute. He really liked her. He wanted to, keep her safe. But the reason why they're on this list, why I don't feel like they were good, was because Jeremy literally cheated on her with a ghost. He literally cheated on Bonnie with Anna. She was dead. Mind you, she was dead. And he cheated on her.
Elena caught Jeremy kissing Anna.
What?
I'm sorry.
Pete kissed her?
Just go away, Jeremy.
Okay, I owe you an explanation.
Bonnie still gave him another chance. I don't understand why she gave him another chance after that. Like, the girl is dead. Cheat on me with somebody, like, that's alive at least? Like, no, you want to cheat on me with somebody who is a ghost? Like, wow. Nobody had any respect for Bonnie on this show, like, at all. Not one lick of respect for her. Why was that a thing? Like, Jeremy and Anna, they had their little thing when Anna was alive, but like, why do that to Bonnie after why bring her back just to like hurt Bonnie? I didn't like Jeremy's character in general. If y'all watch my Vampire Diaries character rankings, y'all know how I feel about him. He was just not a huge part of the show. I don't feel like he had any good storyline other than in the beginning of the series with him and Vicky. After that, and then they made him turn into a hunter. After Silas killed him, I don't know why they didn't keep Jeremy dead. He came back to life, and he even made it to Legacies. Like, it should have, like, after Silas killed him, that should have been the end of Jeremy's storyline, but they resurrected him. He was back, and I don't know, they had to give him a happy ending. But yeah, I just didn't like Jeremy for Bonnie. That was number one. It's weird, like that's Elena's little brother, you know, like, no. Give her somebody that's her age. Oh, but wait, they did give her somebody her age, Enzo, and then killed him after, so. But yeah, that's why Bonnie and Jeremy are on this list. I just feel like he was just, like, he didn't deserve her, period. How you gonna cheat on her with a ghost? Like, that is so bottom barrel. Like, have some respect. All right, and next up is gonna be Caroline and Tyler. Caroline, this is like your fourth relationship. All her relationships were just awful. If it wasn't Klaus, it wasn't it. All right, Caroline and Tyler, like, they honestly, they weren't that bad. They weren't that bad. I just feel like after a while, like after she helped him and, you know, when he was transitioning to a werewolf and whatever, after that, like, okay, it was kind of like a thank you relationship. Like, after Caroline helped him with who he was and he like realized he wasn't alone as a werewolf and she was a vampire, they started dating. It felt like more of like a thank you relationship. Like, thanks for helping me, you know, control my, you know, urges. Let's go out. But Tyler did really like her. Tyler, like, actually did really like her. And when he left, I guess, like, Caroline, she was super hurt and whatever, but I don't like Tyler either. I do not like Tyler's character at all. He again was one of those useless characters that after like a couple seasons just didn't have any significance in the show. But I mean, at least they got rid of him. At least they got rid of him after, like, I think it was season 4 they got rid of him, and we didn't see him after that at all until in the originals he showed up and tried to kill Haley. Like, they brought him back for what? Like, but I guess they were cute. They weren't that bad is what I'm saying. They were cute, but after a while, you know, he went through the sire bond thingy with Klaus. During that time, I didn't feel like they had that much chemistry. I'm glad, like, he left and then Caroline was just single for that duration. Caroline just needed to be single for a period of time. They gave that girl so many relationships and they were all horrible. And then the whole thing with Haley happened when they came back from the mountains or whatever, and then Caroline thought they were having a little thing. After that, the chemistry was just gone. I'm glad they just ended the relationship after that. Like, the respect, like, he didn't have that much respect for her after that. And I think even Klaus said it. Like, he was like, he does not deserve you. Klaus, one thing about Klaus, he gonna tell you the truth. All right, and the last couple we're gonna be talking about is, again, Caroline and Stefan. We're gonna open up a dialogue. Somebody point to me in the show when they fell in love. I have trouble finding the exact moment that, like, solidified their relationship. I know they ended up getting married and then the whole thing at the end happened with Stefan. Like, why didn't it just make Caroline be single at the end? She had her kids. She's a single mom. Like, that's modern. That's modern society. Like, she could have just made her be like an independent mother. No, she had to make one last slam dunk couple for the fans and make her and Stefan have a relationship. I don't know. After Elena, Stefan did not have no chemistry with any other female on this show. He could have, like, ended his, like, character, like, single too. I don't know why. I feel like Julie just wanted to feed the fans and give them one last, like, canon. Oh, we put Caroline and this person together. Let's see if the fans will like Caroline and Stefan together. Like, No, I always saw Caroline and Stefan as more like friends. Like even like throughout the show, like he even said that like, you're one of my good friends, and he even said like she reminded him of Lexi. Like that could have been like their story. Like Caroline was a good friend of Stefan's. That's it. I guess you could say like when her mom passed away and he was there for her in the hospital, that could have been like the time that their love story started. But I just have a hard time finding that like exact pinpointed moment that they like decided to like solidify and be like, oh, I like you, I really like you. They had zero chemistry. It's more like, hey friend, hey bestie, like where's the love? Where's the love? Did any of you guys enjoy that? Like let me know if you actually had no issue with Caroline and Stefan together. For me, it was just not it. But let me know in the comments if, hey, you were like, okay, what the heck? All right, guys, that was the worst TVD couples. Let me know which was your least favorite pairing in the show, and also like your favorite pairing in the show. I know it's gonna be a lot of, you know, Elena and Damon, as there should be, but let me know in the comments. These were just ones that I just felt like had no chemistry. But yeah, I just feel like we always talk about like the good couples, but what about the ones that were just terrible? Like let's shed some light on those. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you want to see more videos like this kind of rankings, I have an entire playlist. I'll leave that in the description and you guys can check that out after the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.